Hello everybody, welcome. Hopefully, technical issues notwithstanding, everything is okay, and I hope you're well as well. Welcome to another video. It's me, TheGeekDaddy. We are just loading into ROADCRAFT. We picked it up on pre-order, and it came out yesterday, so we've been playing a bit of that. I'm just letting the loading screens load, and this is not so much a first look because I've played a fair few hours of it now, and we are on essentially the second mission. If we're going to continue, we are on this second sort of area in the hub. So we've got the precipice aftermath, which is where we are now, and we're 26% of the way through that, so we've got a fair few things done. The task we've been given, and the task that we're hopefully going to do in this episode, whether this becomes a series or not, I don't know, but in this video, our task is to build a road, with all of the tools now more or less available to us to build a road. So we have a few vehicles unlocked now, not all of them, but we have certainly unlocked a fair few. One of which you can see there at the rear of that image. We have unlocked that little green tracked vehicle, not the big yellow one, but the green one. These are our vehicles here, as you can see, the currently deployed vehicles. It says turning on the lights, but that's not it. So build road, we have to build a road up here in Ambala. So if we go to objectives, road planning request, so like so, establish a supply route. In order to establish a supply route, we first have to build a road. So it says pour sand, dump truck, so we need a dump truck, a dozer, an asphalt paver, and an asphalt roller, which we have just handily been given in our garage. There's various different things we've got. So these are all the trucks that are currently deployed on the map, but we have more in the garage. So, first of all, we do need a dump truck. So, we'll focus camera. The dump truck is over here. So we need some sand. Just turn the game sound down a little bit. That's quite a loud truck. We have got the handbrake on, that's not going to help. So around here somewhere was a sand quarry. In fact, we can refill sand, because we're near the sand quarry. We can actually refill sand anywhere within the radius of the quarry, which is quite handy. And our truck is rusty. We can improve the trucks, of course, in the garage, I believe. Well, we don't quite have the money to do that yet. It's quite a slow truck for a minute. Ooh. My driving as recorded, as we know, is pretty bad in most games. We can only hope that that improves as time goes on. As you can see, the sand is shifting as the truck bounces around. And if we go too far, the sand will tip out of the side of the trailer. It's very, very good physics engine on this. Can't deny that. Right, let's try and get up to our bridge to get our sand over. I don't know if we can transport sand from somewhere else. Like if we can put it into the garage and take it out somewhere else. But we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out together. Like I say, essentially a first look on this video. It's not a first look of the game, but we're going through this mission together. And we'll see what happens. As you can see, I've already laid down some sand on this map. There were areas that had huge puddles from a storm. And part of an earlier mission was to sort of help our convoys get to various points on the map for supplies, including building our bridge, which is just in front of us. This bridge here on the right We built that. That's me. I built that. So quite an achievement, I suppose. Which included bringing these concrete slabs over. So I need to get over here somewhere. Bring our sand. Unable to pour sand here. I'm not trying to pour sand. Why are you saying that? I'm not trying to pour sand. That seems like a bug to me. Oh. I'm not trying to pour the sand. Here's our road. Oh, what happened there? Open road construction request. Okay. Right. Press X on the section of road to start the vehicle. Yeah. Oh, press X on the road segment you want. Ah. Oh, that's cool. It can do it automatically, like so. And so if we spectate that now, is that going to do that automatically? Oh, it is. Oh, that's very cool. So you can now get the AI in the game to do these things automatically for you. So that's very, very cool. Look at that. So that is being managed independently of us, which means we can then go and grab another vehicle. So hopefully, so there. So we need to pave asphalt now, which I think we'll do ourselves. So asphalt, we've got an asphalt paver up here somewhere, haven't we? There it is. Enter. The asphalt will only stick to freshly poured sand. Got it. Okay, so there we go. So that has got asphalt in it. All we need to do is drive it. Why are these vehicles all rusty? I don't understand. This is quite slow. Maybe we should have kept that truck out that we got rid of that was over there. There was a truck parked here that we could have loaded this vehicle onto. Because this thing is not fast. I love the look of it though. I mean, why everything is so rusty, I have no idea. But it's a nice detail all the same. And we can jump into our cab. The detail. I love it. Lots of detail. I have, in the game settings, I have got rid of the in-cab driver. So it does look like it's a driverless vehicle. But that is just my personal preference. Because I want that immersion. I'm driving the vehicle, not some NPC. Where are we going here? We need to get to this road, which is down here. So it's straight down here. Okay. But this is a slow vehicle. So that's... We'll continue on. We're not far away. But it doesn't actually say where these maps are. You know, with Snowrunner, it sort of says, oh, this map is based on Ontario or, you know, Alaska or wherever. These maps doesn't really say what they're based on or where they are set. So whether they're fictional areas, I don't know. This looks like some kind of, I don't know, South American or Mexico, somewhere like that, I would imagine. Unless it did say and I wasn't paying attention. So open road construction request. So it says you can automate. I don't know if I want to automate it. I want to do it myself. Thanks. Pave asphalt. So use this vehicle to build the road manually. You can also use the interactions in the construction area or infrastructure tab to make this vehicle do the work. So it wants me. So location, yeah, select route, Right. But it's doing it it's doing it. No, it's doing it for me. Enter. Press X. Use X to cancel this task. X. X. Change mode to cockpit. I want to drive this vehicle. Right. Build road. X. I want to do it. Why is it? Cancel the road. Right. It says flatten sand. So we need a dozer before we do anything else. Right, I'm an idiot. I'm jumping ahead. Right. So that's the dozer there. So we want that one. No, that's the roller. Where's the... So we need a bulldozer. How's this vehicle over pop? Okay, so we don't want that one yet. So, into our garage. Enter the garage. We need a bulldozer. So we'll go with our accompanied bulldozer, like so. Which seems to be spawning over this other vehicle. I'm going to get this other vehicle out of the way here. So let's enter that one. I thought I retained this. Retain. Confirm. Unless I retained it and redeployed it. Enter. Let's get our bulldozer. This is our shiny bulldozer because we've repainted this one in our company colours. Not a rusty one. And then we're going out of here, aren't we? Down here. Yeah, I know how to use the bulldozer, thank you. I don't need a hint. My driving is so bad. This bulldozer is quite sensitive to small touches of the steering wheel. There we go. Right. I love the way the sun blind, the sun visor, or whatever you call it, is flapping around as you go over the bumps. That is a nice little detail. We drive into this area. Yeah, I don't use this vehicle to build the road manually. Yeah, okay, whatever. Linked objective. Yeah, got it. I know how to do this. Right. Sorry, I was trying to figure something out. So we need a bulldozer. We're in the bulldozer. Let's just... Can I just go forward? I don't want to do the road construction request. Yeah, press X on a section of road to start the vehicle. I don't need to do that. Build road. Yeah. Use this vehicle to build the road manually. You can use the lean tractions in the construction area or infrastructure to make this vehicle... Yeah, I know how to do that. I just want those hints to go away now. So if we jump out of the cab for a minute, LB, and then you press the buttons here for the mode, and then there we go, it's gone away now, so there we go. So is this vehicle following the route automatically? No, it's not. I'm having to steer ever so slightly, but as long as we stay within that route, we should be okay. So it does go, use the road. I don't really need the hints on. There must be a way to turn them off, so we'll figure that out. So let's go back again this way. Like so. If I stay on this line here, I just want to spread this sand out more, that's all. Like that. It keeps coming up. Every time I leave the area, it keeps coming back up. So let's go and do... Let's do one more line. Yeah. I don't want to do it automatically. I want to build it. So if I drive along this yellow line, see that goes away again. But if I drive along this yellow line and flatten it along here, it spreads the sand out even more, you see? Right. Well, that's what we want, isn't it? We want a road that's wide enough for the vehicles. So we turn around. Can we turn that hint off? Is there a setting? Hide hints on. Hide vehicle control hints. No, I don't want. Is that gonna do it? No, it's still coming up. I don't want to destruct that. So let's pop that over there. Shall we do one more pass? It doesn't look like it's completely flat. Maybe that's the problem. It's because it's not quite completely done. I don't know. See what I mean? There's this out, this bit here. I thought we flattened it out perfectly. Right. The sand is still spreading out a little bit more. Oh well, we'll see what happens. We'll bring it back this way. We'll drive. We'll get the asphalt paver. Try that. I don't. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it just keep going. Maybe that's a bug. I don't know. To build it. Let's try these. Tutorial. What about that? Skip tutorial. This action will completely disable the tutorial hint sequence. Cannot be activated. Yeah, skip. We strongly recommend not skipping the tutorial as playing. That's to do with the tutorial. What about these hints? Hide hints. Okay. I thought I turned that off anyway. Hide vehicle control hints. No, hide hints. There. Very strange. I don't know why that keeps coming up. I'm doing it manually. Yeah. Use this vehicle to build the road manually. You can also use the interactions in the construction area or infrastructure tab to make this vehicle do the work automatically. Yeah, I get that. Right, LT. Select route. But I don't want to press X on the vehicle to start construction. It's trying to do it itself. Cancel. I don't want it to do it itself. I want to do it. Enter vehicle. So you're telling me, oh yeah, you can use this, you can do this manually. Right. Anyway. Paver actions. So if we get onto here and we go activate. Right, is it doing it now? Oh look, there we go. We're laying asphalt. Oh gosh. It stopped. Why has it stopped? What's going on here? Okay then. Not really sure what was going on there. Why can't I go forwards? Are we driving the wrong way? No? It wasn't letting me go forwards for a minute. Right. So I have no idea how this works. Well, I've missed a part. Let's go forwards now. But there's a whole section there that we've missed. We'll see. We'll see how we see how it goes. Don't ask me to come and build any roads for you, for the local council or anything, because it's quite obvious. I have no clue what we're doing. Let's see if I can go back the other way. I want a full wider road. So that's not gone blue. Oh, it has now. So you know, see what I mean? I kind of want. I want to make sure I've got a wide enough road. That doesn't feel like it's wide enough for me. So we'll go back the other way. We'll do a couple of passes. Like we did with the sand, we'll do a couple of passes. Like so. Spin that around. Oh, careful now. This is going to be the best road you've ever seen. Probably not, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Can't be anything worse than a local council around here have done. Right. We'll get the steamroller out in a minute as well. We'll flatten this asphalt. This is actually great fun. I'm enjoying this. We've got spots that we've missed, and I don't know how we can correct that. Whether the steamroller will enable us to fill in those gaps. Let's see if we can do a pass that fills those gaps in. This road is not looking too bad at all, is it? It's already looking okay. Alright, let's fill in that space up there that we've missed. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. There we are. Bring that in. Now, I just need to put this somewhere. Put that there. Now we jump into our map and we look for our steamroller, which we had up here, didn't we? Where did we put that? Where's the steamroller? Did we retain it by mistake? Is that... what's that? Oh, that's a truck doing something else. I don't know what that truck is. The steamroller is up here. There we go. Rusty asphalt roller. We know it's called a steamroller, let's be honest. Let's not muck about with it. Here we are. It is slow. It is very slow. It does seem weird. It hasn't got a driver in it. We'll jump in the cab. That is a great detail. I love that. A little fan. It's brilliant. Nice little detail. Lots of dirt and wear, rust, etc. Looking great. Right. I'm assuming that this vehicle doesn't need to be activated once we hit the area that we're building the road on. It just does what it does. Not sure why the wipers are going. The wipers in this game are automatic, and it's a nice change from the previous games in the series, or in that sort of, you know, the Snowrunner sort of franchise, where the wipers, we didn't have wipers that worked at all. I don't think. I don't think they worked in Expeditions, but they're automatic in this game, so it's an improvement. I'd still like them to be manual, but there you go. Let's bring our steamroller. We're nearly there now. Bring the steamroller around. So is it just going to do it without me needing to do anything else? Oh yeah. There we go. Probably need to do a few passes on this. So you can see it is flattening, and the asphalt is steaming as well. Well, it was when we started. Like I say, again we'll do a few runs with this one. Oh, no. Is it going to let us go back and do the other part? The following vehicles have been unlocked. Oh. Nice. I do want to go back and do the rest of the road though. It doesn't look like it's going to do it. No. No, it doesn't look like it's going to let us do the rest of the road. It's just like, yeah, that'll do. I'm not sure I like that. No, it's flattening parts of it. Yeah, it's flattening bits of it. But that is... And it seems to have got rid of the parts that we put down either side of that main bit. So it's gone all weird. Oh, that's not good. Of course I am driving this in reverse now. So does that mean that I need to put down more asphalt if I want to finish this road off fully? What are we thinking? There's no reason why I couldn't, I suppose. Anyway, right, that's something I'll figure out off camera perhaps. For now, can we see? There's a heat haze effect. That's very cool. On the road, that is very, very cool. That's a nice detail, right. I'm going to take the steamroller back over here. It doesn't appear to be... It is flattening it, but it doesn't appear to be doing all of it. That's really quite irritating. What's the next thing? Establish a supply route. So, supply routes we can do through here, plot routes, etc. So, harbour base to transit point, all routes. Transit point to Ambala, transit point to Panama. So that's the one we want to work on for now. So start plotting. This is how you plot the routes. I had a warning there that it was too sharp. So we need to go from transit point to where are we going? To Ambala, which is down along here. I'm hoping that this road along here is okay for us to travel on. This is where we will find out that we need to work on this road as well. It's just a dirt road at this point. Let's build our road, or certainly look into that. Go around our vehicle that we've somehow left there. Over the bridge, which we built. And around here and into Ambala itself, through past those various resources. Here's our new road. Oh, where's it doing that? Yeah, right. Where are we going from here? Down there. We're going to need to move all of the vehicles out of the way, I think. In there like that. Just like so. Dispatch vehicles, and then we will go to our garage here, because what we need to do is I'm gonna try and retain all of these and get them out of the way. Retain that one. Ooh. Retain. I want all the vehicles retained, to be honest. Retain. I don't want them in the way. Did I not retain that one? Right. All the vehicles. There's the Mule T1. That's the one that we've unlocked. It says details. It's quite a nice, interesting looking vehicle. They're all rusty. Shop. How do we... Special equipment. Roadworks. So these are all the roadworks vehicles that you need. And then the different ones. Cargo vehicles here. Don't own any vehicles in this category, of course. Cranes. And yeah, if we go into the shop, we've got all of these various. There's a crane truck with that one on the mule. All these trucks available to purchase. There's a DLC truck there. Another asphalt paver, another crane. A Scout that looks suspiciously like a Humvee. It's called the Invictus, but it's definitely a Humvee. The Omega Thunder SAR, that's definitely a Land Rover. And various others. No licensed vehicles yet. Whether we will get licensed vehicles remain to be seen, but at the moment, no licensed vehicles. That looks very cool. I loved the addition of tracked vehicles. Something that was missing from Snowrunner and Expedition was tracked vehicles. So, I'm assuming that there's no way to... how do we improve our rusty trucks? Can we... Objective complete. Okay, that's that then.
The washing machine has finished running.
Brilliant.
Oh, jeez. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I know, but I want to stop them from being rusty. How do we improve the rusty truck? Can we not fix them? That's something I need to look at, is work out if there's a way that... Because we can't sell the trucks that we have that are rusty, apparently. So if I go here... I can't buy any more trucks, but... Open garage. Switch to vehicle. No, open... Right. So for example, if I go into here... it says not for sale. You can't sell the rusty ones. Now, whether the ability for that opens up later on or not, I don't know. But when you buy a vehicle from the store, that's when it applies its colours. But what I want is to get rid of the rusty one. I don't know. So that's our next mission, is to find a way to the steel pipe facility, get to the gas power plant. So the gas power plant, well, where is that? There's a power station now. The gas power plant. Open. Reach location track. So that's that. Right, so we are having to reach this location. There's this location here, so I think we'll just head there first. Open objective. So we'll track that one, and then from there we'll go there. We'll grab our scout vehicle. Let's go to our garage vehicles. Rusty light equipment transporter, we don't want that. Mountain base. We'll go into the garage. Garage. Where is our scout vehicle? In fact, you know what? I think we're going to deploy this one. We'll go out in this. Our little sort of tank thing, whatever it is. Handbrake off. That helps. And we're going this way. This thing is awesome. This is like a recall vehicle, so you can recall other vehicles to this vehicle with the cost of... so you can recall vehicles here. And you can find vehicles that are deployed in garage. So you can bring out other vehicles from the garage with this vehicle. It's technically a mobile base. That's very, very cool. We don't want to do that. So as you can see, we can cycle through different vehicles. How do we... There we go. Come out of that. And this has got a winch on it as well. We've put the handbrake on again. Let's go into our cab view. It's got levers. That's very cool. It's drivable with a sequence of levers. I love that. So if we were to pull both of those back, like so. Levers, and then we've got accelerator and brake. You can see those moving down there. That is absolutely neat. How cool is that? The detail. The level of detail. The little key fob is rattling away as well. They have outdone themselves with this. And the attention to detail is always amazing. Even the original Snowrunner, or I'd say original, it was Mudrunner that was first, or Spintires. But each game they've just improved on all the little physics bits and pieces. It's very, very impressive. Right. Do we need to go that way? I assume we're going this way. The turning circle's not bad on this either. There we are. Looks like a power station or something over there. And if we press and hold right stick, it goes into this cinematic camera, which is very cool as well. I love that. Oh, there we go. It's just... This thing goes over anything. It's pretty unstoppable. My driving is not great in this view. We'll go back into cab view. There we are. So we are here. Oh, so it's like a steel mill. Okay. So that's our steel mill there, look. Clear the area of objects. Okay, so we'll do that at a later stage. The next objective is to get to the gas power plant, which is up here. So we'll track that one as well. We'll go up there. It's only a short hop. Back out of this facility. Out through there, onto the main road. And up to there. Let's get round this steel pipes. Like so. Let's go around there. There's a lot of junk and stuff around here. Can I get down there? Can I get round there? I can't go through that fence. Where? I've gone completely the wrong way, of course. Naturally. Why would I go the right way? There we are. Turn around. So I want to head out this way somewhere, don't I? There we go. Out there, the way I came in, by the looks of it. Or is there a path there? Can I just drive through this rusty pipe there? Yeah, let's move that out of the way like that. Move. Like so. We can probably get our crane and move that. That doesn't really look like a road. I'm not sure we should have come this way. Anyway, we're here now. Out we go. This thing is pretty much unstoppable. Nice bit of kit. Right. Up there. Go along this dirt path. And along. There's 43 meters. There's the marker. Into there like so. So that's that objective done. And
If we can get the gas power plant running again, we can get juice to the whole region.
Okay.
Follow out from Impala to the plant, and our maintenance crew will do the rest.
Awesome, right. So if we plot a route now, we can plot a route from the gas power plant or from the garage, from Ambala even. Is it what they want? A route from Ambala to the gas power plant. So along here. Open objective. Infrastructure. Route. Plot route. From the gas power plant. Plot a route. We want to go from or to the gas power plant. Start plotting. No, not from there. I don't want to go from there, do I? What's the objective? Repair the gas power plant. Open. Infrastructure route. Guide your maintenance crew on their way from Ambala to the gas power plant. So Ambala is there. Track. Infrastructure. Plot route. Want to cycle from Ambala. Thank you. No, I don't. Harbour base. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to go from the harbour base. I want to go from Ambala. Right, plot route, transit point, warehouse. Plot route Ambala to gas power plant. There we go. That's how we do that. Okay. Is that the gas power plant, is it? No, the gas power plant is up there. Okay, along this road. Like so. Should just be a straight path up. I don't foresee us needing to do any work to lay any roads or anything, but certainly we can have a look at that. So those are vehicles, so they're coming out of here. And a maintenance crew in a little Land Rover thing. Well, not a Land Rover, you know. It is a Land Rover, but the game calls it something else, a Thunderer or something like that. Omega Thunder. So that's just going along the road. I'm just gonna spectate that for a second. Along the road to the gas power plant, which hopefully it will then set up for us. I love the fact that you can automate and then you can spectate the vehicle driving along. It's a great little touch. There we go. So we'll just follow this vehicle to the gas power plant and then we'll call that a video, I think. I don't want to do too long videos. Maybe we will stream this game at some point in the future. We'll see how we get on. But yes, we'll let the AI driver get to its destination. Whether it will get through that puddle or not, I think it will. There we go. It's nearly there. There we go. And in it goes. And there's another one just behind. You can spectate that as well. That's a nice looking vehicle. I like that. That's that one complete. Oh, even the AI drivers are crashing.
Looks like we have a problem at the gas power plant. The pipeline seems to have sprung a leak. Or 5. The crew have narrowed it down to the gas distribution substation. It got beaten up pretty good by the storm. How about you take a drive and check it out?
So, okay, so the pipe is leaking. That's something we will do perhaps off camera, and we will do more on this game. But for a quick sort of look, a quick video, that is all for now. I appreciate you for joining. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please consider doing so. It really does help the channel out. I don't like to go on about that too much, but there we are. I shall see you on the next one. Take care for now. Bye bye.